Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for the love for my previous videos, and if you're a new person checking out my channel for the first time, please make sure to like, subscribe, and keep coming back for more. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being consistent. So today I'm really excited to publish this video because I'm finally done with one whole academic year at my university. Yes. I am so excited because it was a very difficult but definitely like eye-opening, and it was full of experiences that I really want to share with you guys and just update you guys about my life here in Vietnam and how my studying has been in Vinuniversity. So make sure you stay tuned and watch to the end. So let's get on with it. So to start, I'm going to first of all give a shout out to the people that are in my life that have been a huge support to my growth and my journey at my university. My first shout out goes to my parents, like mom, dad. Thank you so much for your financial support, your emotional support, your love, your care, and your constant calling, how you doing, what's up, what's good. Thank you so much, and I cannot wait to repay you. And for my sister, my brother, thank you so much for your calling, and you guys are literally like my huge source of joy and inspiration. And I also want to give huge shout outs to my friends Susan and Nushika. Thank you so much for being this God-given friends that have been a part of my growth, my journey, and I'm so happy that you guys are in my life, because if not, I'm pretty sure I would be so depressed in uni right now. So I'm really happy that you guys are in my life. Thank you so much. So like I said, I finished the whole year at Vinuniversity. So if you checked out my previous videos, I actually did a video of the overview of my first semester, and there are 2 semesters in a year. So I finished my second semester, and there was not much difference, but there was still a big difference, like in the way that I've actually grown like so much. Like guys, I'm telling you that my experiences in the first semester really propelled me to make big changes in the second semester. And the major things that I would like to talk about are the upgrades that have occurred in my life. There have been major upgrades in my academic life, my relationships, my friendships, and basically everything. So first, I'm going to talk about my academics. So you know, when I made the last video about my overview of the first semester, and I was like, yes, I made a lot of mistakes. I was a bit comfortable before starting, so it was really hard for me to catch up, and it was a big struggle for me. But this semester, I kind of learned from my previous mistakes, and I ensured that I gave myself time to study, and I used my strengths, because I told you guys that I'm a visual learner, right? So I'm not the type of person that can easily like some people read textbooks. Like shout out to my best friend Susan. That girl loves reading textbooks, and it has been working for her. But for me, I can learn with textbooks, especially if they don't have the pictures and illustrations.
I'm extremely confused. You're confused? I'm fucking confused, bro.
So this semester, I ensured that I made YouTube my best friend. I made like colorful books that would show me how it is. So definitely YouTube has been a huge help for me. So I ensured that, because I now have a new way of learning, which I'm going to work on in the years to come. Whenever we have like a class or something, I digest what the teacher said, because that's one way of me remembering what was taught in class. Because the teachers, when they talk and the way they explain it, maybe there were jokes and funny moments to it, that sticks to my brain, and that's how I'm able to remember what was said in the class. So after class, I go through the slides, I write it down, I write notes down. So writing is also one trick for me to remember what I read. So once I go back home and it's time to study, I just look at the slides, I write some notes down. I basically rewrite what was written in the slides, if you get me. I know people that get it. So I rewrite it in a way that like my own understanding. So I change the sentence a little bit to see that, oh, am I able to rewrite this in another way? So after writing it, then I go to YouTube. YouTube shows me in a more, and shout out to our mobile sisters on YouTube, guys. These people are my best friends, and yeah, so I look at these illustrations and these videos, and it has been a huge help for me. So in regards to academics, my GPA actually, like, I got much more better, and it was an improvement. There was an improvement, and I'm really proud of myself for how far I've come in regards to academics. So my advice to anyone right now regarding academics, if you want to boost it up a bit, make sure that you understand your strengths and weaknesses. Don't try to be like everybody else, because if I'm trying to be like everybody else, when everybody is opening up their textbooks and reading it, like, you'll be like, damn, it's working for her, maybe it's gonna work for me too. Girl, my dear, don't do that. Don't do that. Look at yourself. What sticks to your brain? What makes you understand things better? What works for her might not work for you. So ensure that you understand are you a visual learner? Are you better with listening? Are you better with writing it down? Just stick to what works for you. Don't try to be like everybody else. So that's gonna be my advice in regards to academics. So basically, for the overview, I think I really developed a lot, but there's still a lot of things to work on, but it was definitely better than last semester, fortunately. And in the coming semester, I hope to, give myself more time to concentrate on my studies, So second is my social life. So my social life is like, I wouldn't say like, would I say there's an improvement, but like, I'm such a butterfly.
Have you ever had a Krispy Kreme? Have you ever gone to Krispy Kreme? Was it crispy?
No.
Yeah, right. Right.
If you know what I mean, like, I'm an ambivert, so that means I'm a mixture of introvert and extrovert depending on my mood. But I know how to make friends, which is one of my hobbies. I love meeting new people. So the new semester, I really met a lot of people. I made new connections. I love networking activities, so I ensured I got into a lot of that. And I've made new friends basically because the school always has programs that involves visiting students, exchange students and all that. And I've been able to meet a lot of new people from Canada, from India, from Sri Lanka, from all over the world. And I'm so happy that my school gives these opportunities, that I'm able to build my connection. And yeah, so my social life in the new semester, like the last semester, was definitely better. And I was a very huge social butterfly, so I felt like that was like helpful for me to like gain people trust, because I ran for student council, and fortunately I got to be the head of community engagement, which is one of the upgrades that I was talking to you about. Like, I couldn't believe it. I'm serious, like, because you're an international student, you've only spent like how many months now, and you were able to gain the trust of people to vote for you. Like, that was such a huge achievement for me, and I'm so happy that happened. And I can't wait to use the new year to like facilitate new activities and events for people to participate in, and basically make some new changes that would make everyone comfortable. So yeah, my social life has been definitely better, and I hope to build more on it. So my advice on this aspect for any new like upcoming like university student: don't stress out yourself. Like, if you're the type of person that you don't like talking to people, it's fine. You don't have to be that social butterfly, but just try to make networking like connections. Like, most people, like, I wouldn't advise you to just keep to yourself in university, because university, I would say, is that platform that you are only given once to make meaningful connections, because you're gonna be meeting new professors, you're gonna be meeting basically people, researchers, scientists, people that have worked in so many places. So if I understand that you might be this shy person, or you're an introvert, you don't like to talk much, but you don't need to make friends with these people. You could just like make acquaintances, like just, hey, hello, can I get your LinkedIn, can I get your Facebook, your Instagram? You can say hi once in a while, but just use this opportunity. University, you get to meet a lot of people. Use it to build your network, especially if you're going to be getting into a career that will need you to have people supporting you. So I just advise you, just try to just go out there, put yourself out there, build your brand, your personal brand. That's going to help you a lot, not just in your university life, but in the future. Another upgrade that I felt like the last semester gave me was my overall personality. Like, I know that I'm a kind of like a very friendly person based on what people actually say about me.
I don't know. I think I'm just like
a very broken person trying to live life. So yeah.
Yes, I'm proud of that, but you know, the first semester I struggled really hard, like relating to people. Like, I understand that this world is big. We have people with diverse skill set, with diverse mode of thinking and all that, but I found it really hard to connect to some people, because some people are just plain out rude, or they have this mindset that I wish that, girl, why would you have that kind of mindset? But I'm just like, yeah, okay. But the new semester, I got to understand that, you know, teamwork makes the dream work. Like the first semester, I was so stressed out by the way some people act. I didn't want to be in a team at all. I didn't want to, like, I was just struggling. But I was able to like build on my personality, and I was able to like relate more, open up my mindset more. Like, I was able to accept other people's like beliefs more.
Two velo. Period. Two velo.
And that really helped me a lot, you know. It makes you see things from a different perspective. You know, you never truly stop learning. Like, before starting my first semester, like starting university, I would say I'm this, like, yeah, I'm good with everyone. I'm good at teamwork. I'm good at, you know, building friendships. I'm good at this and that. But trust me, when you get to a point where life just gives you like tests and places you with people with such different mindset than you'll be like, these people do exist, and you have to relate to them. And it's not only building you for the future, but you're gonna be experiencing a lot of times like people with diverse mindset, and you'll be like, who taught you that? Why would you think that? But the right way to communicate, you have to learn how to communicate with these kinds of people, respect their opinions while still getting your points across. So yeah, that has been such a personality upgrade for me. And there's also been a spiritual upgrade. Like, I'm a Christian, I serve God, and my first year, I've just been university life. Like, I could understand that some people tend to like stray away from their beliefs because of the workload, and I can totally understand. But I've been able to work on that, and I have a closer relationship with God now that I feel so like at peace. Like, I talk to him on a daily basis. I read my Bible. I do all kinds of stuff, and I just love the way I am right now. And I'm truly open to learning more and developing all these personality traits that I have now. And just my advice on this part, like you guys can see, I'm giving advice based on my experiences, is that try as much as possible to build on your current skills. Don't think that, oh yes, I have the skills now, I'm okay. Like, I thought I was good at teamwork until I got to do the hackathon. Like, we have an annual hackathon, and I was like, damn, like, get me out of here. I don't want to be in a team no more. Like, sometimes you have teamwork, and I'm like, God, no. So make sure that you try to like work on these skills that you think you have, because yes, you might have it, but like it might get to a point you'll be like, no, I don't think I do. So make sure that you build on these skills. Try to put yourself in a situation to build on those skills you claim you have. You have project management skills. Can you handle multiple projects at once? You have multitasking skills. If I give you 10 projects at a time, can you do it? Like, you say you're good at communicating, can you communicate with someone with different beliefs than yours? So you have to really like analyze these things, you know, if you want to be better. So yeah. So now we're going to be going to the struggles. You know, everywhere, everything in this world has its own struggles, and I still have the struggles here. So my first struggle here is the language barrier. Like I said it before, that I'm learning the language, but it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Like when you have to learn a language and you're still trying to remember your own language, and then you're still trying to remember your coursework, because every time I'm learning a new language and I'm also learning anatomy, like anatomical terms, I'm like, which one should I start with? Like I often confuse the two. So I still struggle a lot with that, and I really want to learn the new language, and I really want to, but I've not even had opportunities to practice it with anyone. I've been such like this summer, because right now I'm in summer. I'm making this video in summer, my summer holiday. So this summer I've just been I've been by myself, and a lot of my friends already went back to their homes, went on vacation, so I never had the time to practice. So that's one of my like difficulties here. And I'm not saying I want the difficulties to just go away. Like I don't want to learn a new language, I want to learn it. I want to be perfect, you know what I mean? I want to know it so bad so I can be able to communicate with the locals and, you know, get to understand some teas, because that's one of the difficulties of being here. Like, you want to know the tea, you know, we want to know what's going on, but like people are just talking and like, oh, that must be juicy, but then you don't understand anything, and you know, it kind of hurts. But you know, so that's one of my like major difficulties here, and if I'm able to get through that, it's gonna be so easy for me. Another struggle of mine is keeping up with everything, because in the first semester I wasn't even like taxed with a lot as I do right now, like with the new position, with the new jobs that I have, with new responsibilities. I'm trying to see how I'm gonna handle it all. Like, I'm trying not to like freak out, like what if I just collapse or something.
I want to go home. Like, I can't take the pressure of it. But don't you think any job interview...
But I know I can do it. Like, I'm trying to like develop more my project management, and you know, still find time for my friendships, my relationships, and my peace, you know, my mental health, because that's like the most important thing, and my overall health. Because trust me, like, one other advice I'd like to give everyone: look, put your health first. Like, I don't care what you have going on, put your health first. Like, there was a time that I did so many things at once and I didn't pay attention to my health. Like, I was exposed to so many things that I developed like I developed a cold and a fever. And when I had that cold and fever, then I realized that, damn, I can't really do none of my tasks with this thing running. So if you put too much emphasis on your tasks, your responsibilities, your duties over your own health, is it mental health, emotional health, or your physical health, by the time something happens to this health, like physical, emotional, mental health, you're gonna forget you even have tasks. Like, when I had a fever and a cold that I was sneezing like crazy, I didn't even remember that I had deadlines. Like, I just wanted it gone. I wanted to breathe properly. So please take care of your health first. Take care of yourself first. Put yourself first, because if you're worn out and you drain yourself out and you probably quit, someone else is gonna take your place. So you gotta understand, you gotta keep yourself sane first, okay? So make sure that you love yourself first, put yourself first, and yeah, let everything else be later. Like, when you're okay, you get the energy to do everything else. So another major struggle that I have that I don't like telling everyone is financial struggles. Like, girl, like, I thought I was gonna be able to like manage it all. Like, back when I was still in Nigeria, living on my parents' house, you know, my parents used to give me like pocket money, and you know, sometimes you still get things from your parents, right? So you really spend from your pocket money. But now that I'm on my own, girl, like, I'm like, even though I'm working jobs, like, you're constantly trying to make ends meet, and it can be such a very hard journey. Like, I get scared sometimes. I'm like, what if I go so broke that I have to sleep on the streets or something? It can get really sad. That's the life of a university student. You constantly have to manage the things you eat, the things you buy, like so it can be really hard, can be really draining, because you even want to like do things that you don't want to do, like jobs you don't wish to do, or things you don't want to do because you need the money. And I'm not saying bad stuff, okay? Don't take it the wrong way, but I mean, like, you want to do tasks that, you know, oh, I want to have a lazy day today, but you just have to do the tasks because you need money. Because I'm a young girl, I want to buy stuff, I want to eat good food. But at this point, like, sometimes you can envision that you're going broke. Like, you're not broke yet, but you can see it coming. So you're like, okay, this week we're just gonna be eating like small portions and probably not eat breakfast or something. So it can be really hard, and I'm just trying to like have hope and just like, yeah, it's gonna get better, you know, it's gonna get better. So my advice for this is that make sure that you know how to manage your money, have savings. Like, you can never know what's gonna happen. So whenever you get salary or whatever it is, keep the money, like keep something, just divide it into two and keep a part of it in a separate bank account. Maybe you can lock it or something, because you're gonna need it like for anything in case of emergencies. And also that, make sure you have your savings, and make sure you know how to spend money. Like, you don't need to buy everything you see. Like, I know this is something that we all struggle with. Like, you wanna, oh, I love that bag, I wanna buy it. if you've never been broke before, like, you won't understand what I'm saying. Like, you need to like manage the things you buy, like manage your money. Like, you don't need to get everything, just get the necessities. What's really important for you right now is taking care of your health, eating, and having clothes to wear. Like, if you already have clothes to wear, clothes to look normal, you have professional clothes, casual clothes, and maybe clothes for your sporting activities, buy a little, like your deodorants and everything, your hair care, and you have money for food and maybe drugs and stuff like that, like medicine. No, don't think the other drugs that I'm talking about. So yeah, make sure that you manage your money. So I'm about to end this video, so I'm just gonna end with talking about my plans for the future. So I have a lot of plans, actually, plans that I feel like can it even happen, but I'm a big dreamer, so I know it's gonna happen someday. But I'm just like, I think the plans that I have right now is to ensure that the new academic year I take my roles and responsibilities seriously, because I get to be a part of the student council for 1 year. Although I'm still a part of the association, but I get to reign for a year, and I want to ensure that my reign is as memorable as possible. I want to make my mark. I want to inspire others. So my plan is to ensure that my reign is very memorable. And also I want to ensure that I boost my grades, like my GPA again. I want to ensure that I get better than last semester. Like, that kind of like my consistent goals. Get better than before, like in all areas, not just my academic life, but like my relationships, my everything. I want to get better than before. I want to learn from my mistakes. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Like, don't be scared. Like, whenever you get an opportunity to make a decision or join something, join it. Even if you fail, like when you fail, okay, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. I know it hurts. Yeah, you can cry and stuff, but do everything. Try everything. Try everything. And it's a man eyes around again. Birds don't just fly, they fall down and get up. Nobody was without journey. Could fail, so try everything, even though you could fail. I don't know why I sang that, but whatever. So yeah, that's basically my plans for the future. It's just get better and ensure that I have the right connections, because I have so many things that I want to do once I graduate to help my community, to give back to my community here in Vietnam, and just to like change the world. Like, don't be too scared to dream big. If your dreams are not big enough, you're not dreaming. Whatever.
The size of your dreams must always exceed your current capacity to achieve them. If your dreams do not scare you, they are not big enough.
Oh, for the final question that some people have been asking me, do I love it or hate it here in Vietnam? Guys, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. No sugarcoating or nothing. I love it here. Like, I love it so much here in the community, in the space, in the university. I love it. Like, it's giving me everything that I could ever want in a setting, in a place, in a unit, like the unit life that I was hoping for. I got it. So a lot of people often think that, oh, because she's studying in a certain place, certain country, she's not getting equal like opportunities or stuff like that. But that's not true, guys. Like, look at me. I did it. I came here by myself, and I was able to like sustain, and I achieved so much in such a short time. Like, the school has given me such opportunity. So I 100% love it here. And yeah, so I answered y'all's question, and I can't wait for the rest of the years to come. And yeah, that's the end of my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and in the future videos I hope to make a get to know more about me, a tour of some places in my university. And yeah, I look forward to sharing more with you guys. And this is just an update and an overview of my first year at Vinuniversity. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, go do that right now. Bye bye.